Hey, I'm on time for once. It's 8 p.m. Central Time, and we are starting the live stream. Not a minute too soon, not a minute after 8. We're starting at 8. Thank you guys so much for joining us in here tonight. And we've got a great live stream for you. Not a minute after 8. Apparently, everybody's been really, there goes the lightning. Everybody's been very excited about the quality that we've had. And the camera quality has just gotten so much better with this. We've had a great little live stream camera, got in a few weeks ago, and everybody's been commenting on how well it looks and how better the live streams look. So, but that's all thanks to you guys anyway. So thank you guys so much for joining us in here tonight. We're going to be doing a giveaway live stream. We'll be giving something away. There are a few new rules to this thing in conjunction with what happened last week. So I'm going to kind of explain those things up front. Concept's still the same. I'm going to spit these seeds out so I can talk normal. The sunflower seeding up. Okay. All right. So thank you guys that are in here. I've got Foo Foo Killers in here. Anthony says I'm here, but I won't say much. She said he was driving. Just be careful, man. Don't you can just, I guess, listen as you're driving. That's always good to do. And we've got Jamari Fields in here. 6 more watching, so thank you guys for jumping in here tonight. I want to talk about how the giveaway has changed. Okay. So like I said, concept is still the same. You will go down to the description box of this video, and there's 2 steps. Okay. You're going to click to enter the giveaway, and it's just the form that you've always done. Okay. I'm going to show this. I'm going to share this to the screen. Okay. So you click this, go through it. Okay. And there's one other part to it where you've got to basically agree to the rules and all this fun stuff. And then you need to direct message. This is the new change right here. You're going to have to direct message me on Instagram at Mr. Football Coach with your user and channel name. Okay. That's what's got to happen from now on. I've just got to have like a clear, concise idea of where you guys are coming from. And when you're coming from YouTube to Instagram, things don't match up. So I need to have a little bit of both. Like I need you to message me on Instagram with your, all it has to say in a direct message is what your YouTube username is, so I can make the connection. Okay, and that's some issue we've had with this before. So that's where we're going with this. Okay, but yeah. I titled this video, Xavier's in here. What's going on? Thank you guys for joining in here tonight. So the plan is I'm going to talk about kind of the Patreon content that I want to talk about today. I titled the video what content you want to see in a monthly kind of format based on that. And monthly is used kind of vaguely in a way. In a sense, there's like when we do Patreon, if you guys are a part of it and you sign up for certain perks of, you know, supporting the Patreon page, there are certain things that you may be receiving, such as PDFs, videos, documents, all kinds of fun stuff with that, maybe even personalized videos. I even just thought of that one. But I kind of wanted to know, like, what would be something that you're wanting to kind of see on Patreon? Like, what's the content that you want to see? I kind of mentioned in there in the poll survey, kind of some ideas I had, like on like drills and other kind of football related things. But I think we're going to tailor this to kind of what you guys think you kind of need. And if you have any really good ideas, we're definitely going to use them. And this is, I mean, basically what we're calling this, I've decided it's going to be called kind of an athlete resource center. So it may be like an open forum for questions. It may be, you know, like I'm a coach. It's a direct line between me. We can talk about football scheme. Like we can talk about, you know, if there's just something you don't understand about plays, like I can walk you through about everything with that. So just kind of a fun deal. I thought it would be something good with that. And we're still working out all the fine details of it. And I am happy to say that Patreon is coming together, and it's going to be something that's going to be releasing here very soon. So that's the exciting part of this, is just being able to give you guys the feedback that you basically you guys gave me a lot of great feedback the last couple of weeks on this stuff, and I'm really taking everything into account. I've had, ever since I uploaded the video Sunday, I uploaded 2 videos Sunday, one on the defensive tackle, top 5 things you need, and then on, the little incident we had in the last live stream, I had to kind of update you guys on that. But that's kind of where we're at this point. There's some other videos that I'm working on right now that we're kind of getting ironed out as the days go on. But I'm going to tell you, this week has been like, I've never felt so drained. Well, I say I've never felt so drained, because I have felt worse. But this week was crazy. I mean, I came home every day, I believe, an exception of, let's see, what day did we play baseball this week? We only got in one game this week, and that was either Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. It's been such a long week. But we played baseball this week, and then every other day of this week, besides today, I fell asleep on the couch and just in the recliner, and I was so mentally drained. And we're going to have a baseball game today. They got rained out. We're having some bad storms here, and I've just been I have not fallen asleep yet. Yeah. I have not fallen asleep yet. And so that'll happen later on tonight, and it'll feel great. And I'll wake up tomorrow morning ready to go, because we're supposed to be playing a game tomorrow, but I know how our field is down there, and and I don't know what's, it's nearly 30 minutes away. I don't know how the weather's hit the school down there. And so, I don't know if we're going to be playing or not. So I decided, working hard is an understatement. I mean, it's been crazy this week. I gave one of the standardized tests, on Thursday, and was just during those standardized, during those tests, you can't, as the teacher, you can't look at your phone, you can't do anything, you just have to monitor the test. So literally for 3 hours nearly, I was just pacing around a room. And a lot of that time went into Patreon and YouTube. And I do this every time that I give the standardized tests that everybody has to take around the nation. I go around and I just lock in on something and just focus on it. And because, I try to do a good job. And this was the only year I had issues. I had students acting up during the group that I was under or over, I should say. They're not under me, or they are under me, but they're not over me. There's a girl sitting on the floor, and it's weird. But that was a lot of headache and stress, just getting all that set up. And I've done it before, but it just felt different this time around. For some reason, it was kind of stressful. But that was the case of what kind of went on this week. And it's just been, and had baseball every day, and I'm glad we got a day off. So didn't have any baseball today, and that was great. So I mean, I think if we would have been playing, we'd be out there playing right now. We were supposed to have 2 games, and I told you guys out on Discord, I guess it was this morning, I kind of told you the situation. I didn't really think about, Amber brought up, live streaming here tonight, instead of tomorrow, in the event that, my game is at 5:00 p.m. You know how baseball goes, probably not going to be back here at normal time. If we do live stream for some reason tomorrow, it might be a short one, probably no giveaway or anything. Just a simple one if we do it. But not getting a whole lot. You guys that are in here, I want to definitely thank you guys for watching. I know don't have a whole lot going on. I do want to share some stuff with you guys. I want to look over what you've said yet. I've not gotten, let's see if I've got any messages yet from you guys. I don't have anything yet. So if you can get to me on Instagram and send me a direct line on there and let me know. Like that's just part of the process now of how we have to do it. So that's how it's going to go. Okay, so I'm kind of looking into what you guys are going to be saying on the form that I left. Got to find the exact one here, but this is. We're going to also take a look tonight at a few things on a couple websites. Check out some new stuff that's coming out for the new football season. Only got one person to give me the response yet on Instagram, but that's fine. We're gonna live stream for a little bit here, and kind of we're working on the finer details of Patreon, and I definitely want to get you guys kind of talking about that, because it's something that we're really looking into, and once everything kind of comes out on it, there will be an official video on YouTube kind of outlining everything that Patreon is about. I'm not going to give away too much about it right now. I want it to be a real surprise for you guys. I don't want you to really be expecting anything. I just want you to be surprised when that takes place. Looks like Greg Lewis has now jumped in here. Thank you, Greg. So definitely excited about that. Man, we've been drinking the crap out of these Propel waters. Probably had 3 of them today. All good stuff, though. All right, so the other day, I get this in the mail. This is something I've been looking to get in for a while, and I first showed you guys on Discord. We got a Douglas restrictor. Oh gosh, it's a butterfly restrictor. Yep. I had to think about it for a second, but it's this is something we're going to be featuring here on the channel, specifically of like how to attach it, what it's for, basically a review on it. It's going to be featured in a linebacker top picks. So that's exciting with this. And so here's the other side of it. It's a neck pad, and we will use it sort of as a way in our video, in our top 5 things, basically as a way to say, hey, this is kind of like a neck pad that would be good for linebackers, and this is kind of the standard, basically what they refer to as the cool one. Like, I mean, it looks cool when it's on pads, but there is some issues with fitting it. Not all pads are probably gonna work with this, so I'm gonna have to probably make a video on like what pads fit this. Obviously I don't have access to everything out there, but that's just kind of how it goes. All right, so tonight I want to talk about the giveaway for you guys. We are giving away another Shock Doctor Max Airflow lip guard, and so we're gonna be giving this away as our main prize for tonight. For anybody that does all the steps. I've got Greg Lewis. He is now officially entered in the giveaway with this. And so I have to double check everything with this. So like if you don't, like say basically when I go to pick a number, and if you haven't messaged, if I don't I'm going to try to figure out a way. I'm probably going to highlight that Excel sheet that I get with people that have done it. I'm going to start that process now. Last Saturday, was kind of eye-opening, and so I want to now fix the problem that we had with our live stream, because I don't feel like it was a real problem. But the fact that we had a couple people, you know, come out and basically try to impersonate another person, you know, by changing their name on Instagram, you know, that's the worst. Like, I don't know how to, it blew my mind last week. So this is just, it's one of those things that it was bound to happen. And we talked about last Sunday about, you know, this is just the show of the channel growing. But, you know, the fact that it probably took this long, and who's to say we never had this happen before and we didn't know it, you know? But, you know, we caught the lie pretty early before anything was really solved. So, and tomorrow, if you do win this tonight, you'll probably get it next week, because I would be shipping this out tomorrow. Normally on Saturday nights, I can't, you know, ship on Sunday or anything, and Mondays are always tough. So Saturday morning I can ship all this out. So maybe that needs to be our new day, but ultimately right now, Friday's not a normal day for us. Saturday's still the best. But you know, this was just like the perfect time. I got a day off. Hallelujah. I'm just so happy to be on here with you guys talking. And I want to spend a little time with you and share some things about what you guys said. I've got Anthony now entered into the giveaway. I'm going to go highlight his name. There he is. Basically, I put that like, do you agree to all the rules set forth? Like, basically, if somebody said disagree, like, yeah, that's automatic. Like, yeah, if you disagree with our rules, then you don't need to be like entered in this thing. HG says, I'm here but won't say a lot. That's okay, man. Just, you know, stay listening in and enter that giveaway, and definitely listen in tonight. It's going to be a good one. I found out, and Sunday I did a little bit of research, and I went through and I was, you know, checking out stuff around the web and trying to find some good deals. And I go through on Battle, and I find their 2018 product catalog. If I can get this to download, we're about to look through their catalog, because there are some exciting things in there. Xavier says, I'm here. Let's see. I've only got messages from Greg Lewis and Anthony right now. Am I in the giveaway? Foo Killer. Let's see. I've not got your response yet. You might try it again. Or if it's not working for some reason, try to refresh the page. But I don't have one yet. The Battle catalog was pretty interesting, and we'll go through it here in a second, because like, gave me a lot of good ideas to really look through, and I just had like I had a lot of things to kind of think about with it. So Jamari Fields. Oh, okay, I've got requests now, so let me go through here now and fix this. Okay, I've got Xavier now. Okay, and I've got Jamari. I now have you. Thank you guys for doing this way. And see, I think adding in more steps, like you guys that are truly dedicated to this stuff, you know, you're going to be the ones that are going to go the extra step. And that's how we take care of the problems. So, all right. So I've got Jamari in here. And I think that's everybody that's entered so far. So all four, yep. So all four people that have entered have done everything we asked. And I just want to say thank you to you guys for doing it this way. Okay. All right. So there's Foo Killer. Just got him. I like your response on my page. I would watch anything. I love that. That's awesome. 5 minutes. She says it won't be any giveaway. That's okay, man. We'll be back probably with another one. But I've got everybody that's responded so far. So thank you guys definitely for being a part of this. All right, so I want to go ahead and get into this battle catalog. And you can find this for yourself. This is on Battle's website. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will find a spot for this. And it'll say 2018 product catalog. And going through it the other day, found some really cool stuff that's coming out. And I'm like, this is awesome. All right, so let's get out of this. All right, so this should be, let me make sure this is awesome. All right. Okay, so this looks like we're on the battle catalog. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so here's the front of the catalog. And it's got just like all the stuff that they list in here, specifically with, we won't look too much into the football uniforms. Like, I think they're super sick. Like, they just look awesome. And definitely, like, if I was picking out uniforms, I'd be considering these. They are pretty expensive for the decorating price. But that's just pretty much normal nowadays with this kind of stuff. I've got different options with it, but anyway. Basically, like, I didn't know this till last week, but check out this kid wearing this chrome backplate. Like, they're coming out with chrome battle backplates now. I know we've had the chrome, you know, the Riddell one for the longest time, but this is where, and I didn't even notice this, the integrated compression now that they've got, oh man, I didn't even see this stuff. So, because I was too busy looking at this, but this is basically all new right here. Other than the, you know, the standard back plates, you know, that they've had, they've now got integrated compression tops and shorts. The top is 64 and the bottom is 64, so that's pretty high. The youth is 50 each. I appreciate that, Lyman HD, that he wants to give other people a chance. So the different models and colors, like, they're coming out with a red and white chrome. Like, I think that's pretty awesome. Then gold and black, blue and white, and silver and black. Like, those are just awesome. And then you've got your normal colors that have been around. But man, that's awesome. Like, and then they even have chin straps coming out. Like, what? Like, we're definitely gonna have to look into that. Like, that's sort of exciting. So I think that in itself would be something cool to check out with that. But it looks like the gloves haven't changed too much. I don't know that for sure though. I really want to try to review the Ultra Stick gloves for y'all. Probably try to feature those. They've got hybrid gloves and Lyman gloves, and then supposedly they're supposed to have like custom gloves, but I don't know how that's supposed to work. So yeah, it definitely does. Blue and white does look really sick, and really in all their stuff. The blue backplate just looks so nice. I and honestly, on eBay, I have like battle backplate on my like eBay feed where I, you know, go and look for all kinds of stuff. Cat's trying to get out now. Look at her.
Oh, she's so smart.
She is smart. On eBay, I noticed that like there was a chrome, the gold chrome. I saw that one first. I was like, my gosh, look at that. That's awesome. And then I go and they find a silver one. Then I'm like searching around on Battle for this, and then I find that this is like they've got these other colors. So that's definitely pretty cool. And then look, they're gonna have regular and chrome chin straps, so that's also pretty awesome too. So basically, like, we could do like a chrome out look, like a chrome out aesthetic, like where you have like chrome backplate, chrome chin strap, and then they also have their chrome mouth mouth guards. So, you know, maybe that's something to look forward to. The sleeves, I've not gotten into the sleeves yet. I would like to check those out. Anthony says, I want to see them make a pink black back plate. I think that's coming. And it wouldn't surprise me if during the season here, as it gets closer, it wouldn't surprise me if that comes out, because there was stuff that came out last year. I don't know this for sure because I don't know what was in the, even if there was like a 2017 product guide, but like I felt like some of the stuff they came out with during the season, you know, was pretty exciting as well. So I think that's still a possibility. You know, I'm not putting anything on that yet, but like that's easily something they could make. Because I mean, look at how many things they use pink in. They've got, you know, pink wristbands, they've got pink sleeves, pink towel, pink gloves. Like it's coming. So I mean, I think that's the truth. It's coming here. I definitely want to look into some of the forearms, the full arm sleeves. I think those would be interesting to check out and just see what they're about. So we'll just kind of see. And then the mouth guards themselves are, you know, pretty standard, what we've seen before. I don't really see anything truly new in this stuff. You know, they've still got the Predator mouth guard, which I think looks sick. And then all their custom patterns, they've got the USA, Maryland, Texas, Colorado, Benjamin, Irish, Italian, California. You know, they've got normal stuff. Custom mouth guard. Look at this. you have to order 100 of them. So this would be like for a team. Customize our oxygen mouth guards with your team logo and colors. Select the base color, supply 2-color school mascot logo in AI Illustrator format. You know, Adobe. Okay.
It's Adobe Illustrator, but
I see.
it's just AI.
Huh. Then they got their battle standard. Looks like they're gonna have like an oxygen, is what they call the O2 mouth guard. I haven't seen this. Looks like it's a boil and buy it mouth guard, with all kinds of colors here, kind of their standard colors for 13. They've also got their, you know, the Fang mouth guards, which I have and haven't really done anything with them yet. I probably should try to mold those so y'all can see those. Then kind of their shirts and stuff. Definitely Battle has they've kind of made their way in fully to this thing. Like I saw something here that crap I would buy. Like as far as like coaching shorts, man, they got khakis. But I think like the worst part of the khakis is they got like a little Battle logo like on like the upper thigh, and don't really like that too much. Like, but you know, if they're great khakis, like I don't know, I just have to try them. Like $80 is just too much. Like that's a lot. But anyway, like man, they got tube socks now. Look at all the stuff they're coming out with, y'all. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, I really think they're like establishing like their I'm not saying like dominance of this, but like they've really revolutionized a lot of stuff. And like they understand all this stuff. Like I mean, from what you see with them, like they just got it. They got about everything. So you could literally have everything you wanted in them. Besides like any true like real equipment like helmets or shoulder pads or anything like that, but they're doing so much. Like it's awesome to see. But that's what I wanted to share with y'all about this stuff. Like it's really neat with this, and I'm just excited about this whole thing. So we'll be looking into that as the time goes on here. as we go forward. Let's see if I'm back on here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, cleats would probably be the next thing they work on. I would say, because of what all they came out. I didn't even think about that. Like, I would think that would be, obviously I don't know anything for sure, but like, I'd say that's the next thing. You know, if they're basically making like all the other pieces to it, like that's got to be the next piece to the whole battle catalog. But I'd say as you go through this year, stuff may start to kind of drop and hint to other things. Like, I started seeing, like, you know, some of the stuff they were coming out. It felt like they kind of, I don't know what it was, but it felt like kind of stuff came out late. But maybe I just got a hold of it late. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, it's been good for the and visors. Yeah, that would be the thing. Man, I didn't really know how much I'd ever talk about battle or anything, because like I didn't feel like they really got popular till like a few years ago. And like I can't even remember I guess the first battle thing that I really looked at was the gold backplate we gave away 2 years ago. And the gold battle backplate was awesome. And I've not had one of those since. I've had the other two colors you can get. Still have the white one. But it's just been a great little accessory that I think is what a lot of people like. I see them in stores, and it's just like, you know, they're fairly popular. So I think everything with battle is on the rise. And obviously, I think out of probably everything I've given away, to be honest, like they're probably the thing that I've given the most away. You know, you include all the mouth guards I gave away, you know, throughout the football season. And then leading it, basically every couple of weeks, we're giving something battle away. Like they've really established themselves. The last thing I would have gave away was the black battle back plate. But we've been on a shock doctor kick for a while, so we're going to be giving away this guy tonight, and it'll be shipped out tomorrow. Man, is it hot in here or what?
Super hot, but we don't have the air on because we had the windows open.
That's right. And it started raining. So, well, what do you want to do? You want to turn on the fan or something?
Okay, you're hot.
Yeah, I'm burning up. I feel like I can see my sweat. The camera's so good. Like, let's just turn this guy on here. But yeah, the Patreon thing is coming together. And I'm going to kind of get with what you guys talked about with that. Let's see. We'll start with the bottom, most recent comments I've got on the what, Cat? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to start with like the most recent things that you guys have submitted with the poll. Tail Lee said how to diet for specific positions. I think we could do something into that. I think we probably have to really dive deep into and find more information for all positions, but maybe necessarily not for all positions, but like you said in your thing here, like specific positions, like, you know, linemen, running backs, receiver, you know, all basically positions that would kind of mirror each other in a way. Because at the end of the day, football players are football players, and there's only so many types of football players that are out there. So, like, you know, not even based on position, you know, it's just like you have different body types. And so, and I think as you understand body types, and we've kind of, even in our dieting that we do, you know, we kind of look at different body types and try to find workouts based on that. Like, what was the one that we did what was the workout plan that we did? Was it mesomorph? Mesomorph workout. We'd have to get into that, and that would be a different topic for another day with all that stuff. And then Lilo says more in-depth running back videos. I definitely think that'd be something we could work on, specifically with, you know, maybe within the Patreon, we come up with some more running back videos. I think that'd be with any position. I think just having more in-depth, you know, basically what I kind of see it as, whether it's drills or anything like that, it could just be more videos that I'm used to doing. You know, we might expand more, you know, into like those top 5 things players need video. Like maybe we go further into that. You know, maybe we, instead of 5 things, we really break down the whole set. And I think that'd be really cool to do. You know, and last summer, I went and, you know, did a skill player on a budget video where I took $75 and I was like, all right, I got to buy everything that a skill player needs. And it wasn't very specific. It was very broad, but I think it'd be cool that, like if we could say, all right, we have this position, we do this like on Patreon, and we're going to like go out and buy all those things that player would need. And I think it would be hard. It'd be hard to do it for multiple positions, but in the end, you're going to have some things that overlap each other. And I think if you will notice that as we do the different things players need videos, which there are two, maybe 3 left. I don't know how I'm going to do kickers, specialists. I just don't know how I'm going to do that yet, because it's not really something that I would be fully, what's the word I'm looking for? Confident, maybe not fully confident in that knowledge. So we might have to reach out to other people and to get those ideas. But I think that'd be some collaboration we do. Lyman HD says, hey, what's up, Lyman HD? He says, hey. Fubu Killer said, watch anything. Recommended workout equipment was from Anthony. I think that would be something that, you know, we could do definitely with workout equipment. Like maybe not necessarily like stuff that would be expensive, but things that would be inexpensive. It might be like, you know, if you like go to Walmart, like you can find like in the fitness aisle, in the sporting goods, like you can find all kinds of like good stuff in there. You know what Lyman HD said?
Yeah, I've got it up. I waved, but I don't know if you can see me.
And then Anthony said, yeah, like I said, recommended workout equipment. I think we could do something like, you know, good things to pick up that are cheap, like, you know, whether it was like speed ladders or cones, anything that you could use. I don't know, I'm thinking like foam rollers, ice packs, tape, all that like good stuff. With that, I think that would be something good. But yeah, and then we also have footwork drills for running back. So definitely footwork drills is something y'all want to see. Nobody's won the giveaway yet. We're still on right now. And then Xavier just said yes. He wants all that. So that was all I got out of that. All right. That's okay. Don't worry about messing that question up. It's not a big deal with that. Yeah, so not a big live stream in here, but you know, it's not really a big deal. You know, we have smaller live streams. I'm not ashamed with 6 or 7 in here right now, 9 watching. So, and I'm assuming one of those is Ambar over there. Hi, Kat. Don't look at me like that. You're weird. But yeah, you can do lineman stuff with your players. Well, actually, I have on Huddle. I've got video of them doing basically footwork stuff. So there is all kinds of stuff that I can share. with that kind of stuff. I film a lot of their stuff here in the off season, where we've been working in the mornings on things and been trying to refine some of our steps we take. So in a sense, I can pretty much do anything lineman footwork that we would need to do. A lot of good stuff on that that you can always set up, and it's real easy to explain, real easy to, do in a video. So yes, that's definitely something we can do. But yeah, I'm probably going to be, if you guys are fully entered in the giveaway, we're going to wait. We're going to give this thing away right now. We're going to look at probably 8:45. Giving it away my time with this, so we'll just wait a few more minutes here. I think we got who's in here right now, and I definitely want to thank you guys for being so supportive in the changes that we've had to make with this live stream. With the things that happened last week, we've had to change them. And there's been a lot of changes that have happened with the live streams. It used to start out, we're giving away Shock Dr. Max Airflow Lip Guard, same thing as last week. This is the money one. So with the the bling, basically the dollar signs on it. So what I was saying was, I used to know when I first started, basically when I first figured out how to do a live stream, like you can go back to those very first live streams I did, and man, they were awful. They just weren't very good. And eventually I've gotten better at them. Amber's definitely been a big help in changing a lot of things. And to me, and we've done I'd done live stream giveaways before, on YouTube. Always on YouTube, but specifically with live streams back when I was in the UA reviews days. But there were a few times where, I think one time I gave away like 3 items in one night, and I don't even know how that happened. I can't remember. I almost want to go back and watch that, because I remember filming it. It was my first year of coaching, when I actually sort of had time to do things for some reason. Yeah, if you've kind of missed out on what happened, you should watch basically what Amber said. 3 people claimed to have been him, so we had some issues with that. We've got it all worked out now, so that's kind of how we've had to change things. So if you go enter a giveaway, we do one another time, there's going to be you're going to have to, I know you have me on Instagram, but there will be some more requirements, basically another step. And I think the more steps you add, the more, involvement that you get within, the social media groups that you guys are following me in. Discord is fun. I'm not going to make y'all just go follow the Discord. I would love for all of you to be, in there on the Discord. And I think it's a lot of fun, to see when Anthony posts his gear in there, or other guys that have done stuff and posted all kinds of good stuff. That's awesome. I want to see that. And during football season, I want that thing lit up. I want it, I want people posting all the time in it, and we're pretty active right now, for it not being anywhere close to football season. So that's definitely something that's coming. Okay. I've got about a minute left. I'm going to check. We haven't had anybody new pop up here. You guys that are watching right now, here are your numbers for this. And I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to get this on live chat, make sure I haven't missed anything, because I always seem to not have this set the right way. But I feel like I think it really, whenever there's a lot of messages, because there's probably not 50, there's probably 30 comments on this, I would say, without having to count. But I think if you get more, like, it starts to do the whole top chat, live chat thing, because I looked through both of them and they're both exactly the same. So
yeah, it's busy tonight.
It's just not as busy, but that's okay. Have 10 people watching. We're going to go ahead and start this process. So here's your last call. And I've got the 7 people that are now entered. I've got Xavier, Greg, Lewis, Jamari, Anthony, Fufu Killer, and Lilo, and Teo Lee. Okay, those are our entries right now. Those guys have all responded to me on Instagram tonight, so definitely want to thank you guys for doing that as well. So I'm ready to give this thing away. Let's do this thing. All right, so we're giving away the Shock Dr. Max Airflow Lip Guard, the money. It's black, adult sized. And I think it's really cool. Like, I think y'all. Okay, Anthony says, if I win, give it to someone else. I don't need a third mouth guard. Okay, we'll give it. Will you get picked? We will pick again. Too Much Sauce just joined in. All right, Too Much Sauce, you need to get with me on Instagram pretty quick. Okay. He said he was late. He was eating. Go ahead. I'm giving you time here. All right, because I've still got to get my random number generator here. So you've got time to shoot me a direct message here. Random number. Most of you guys watch on, like, your phone. I feel like I've asked this question before, but I'm just curious if you guys, like, you know, you are actually on, like, a computer or Chromebook or some other type of computer or some other device to watch this. I don't know. Like, I'm sure I could watch, if I wanted to view my own live stream, like, I'd probably watch it on my TV because, you know, it's like hooked up to the PlayStation 4. So, like, you can go on there and, you know, watch live. And we've watched live streams before. I think that's how what do we watch?
What? What did you say?
Nothing.
About live streams?
Yeah, I was saying, like, we watched a live stream of, like, some people gaming, and then we watched
I don't think we've ever actually watched it live, though.
Like my thing live?
Not on the TV. I've watched some people draw live, but I think we always watch it after it saves.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, she says, still have the mouth guard you gave me in the box. Yeah, break that sucker out here when it comes time. Ain't no need to get bacteria on it now. So I heard a weird thing about these mouth guards. All right. Is it on here? I don't remember where it was, but it was either on the Max Flow lip guard or the Battle ones. But y'all know that, like, these things get, you know, dirty as, like, the season goes on, and basically your mouth's on it and all that fun stuff. But I saw somewhere where you can put this in the dishwasher. Yeah, and clean it in the dishwasher. It makes sense because, like, you know, if you're going to eat, like, off of a spoon or a fork and you use a dishwasher and you continually eat off that, like, and the thing is like, when you have heat, like, the thing, like, it generates, it kills bacteria. So heat kills bacteria in itself. So this in itself would be good. I had an underarm mouth guard one time that I reviewed on this channel, and, like, it came with this spray, and and the spray was weird. It was real minty, but you could like, I don't know about that. Well, yeah, it might taste like, well,
I don't know, because
yeah,
you could cups and stuff, and they don't taste like.
Yeah, they usually don't. I mean, usually there have been very few cases. We've had a couple of real strong ones.
Boil it?
You could boiling it would probably. The only thing about boiling it is if it's. I don't know if I'm sure this would float, so it wouldn't be touching the metal surface and possibly melt. I don't know. We'd have to try it. Let's make that a video. Let's just try it.
Check it out.
Yeah, we'll do it for. It's gonna taste like Dove. We'll try it out. Like, I think I'm gonna write that down right now on this page that I have. All right, cleaning battle mouth guards. There we go. That is now a video on the list. Let's give something away. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Anthony says he uses a computer normally. I'm assuming most of you guys, like I said, use phones. I heard from people, that say they get the notification and all that stuff. Let's see. All right, so I've got numbers. Can I cut your hair?
What?
No.
I like his hair.
Oh man. All right. So I've got random numbers here. All right, and your numbers are, I still haven't got a Instagram message from Too Much Sauce or DeMonte. All right, but as of right now, the guys that are entered, I'm going to give you your numbers. Okay, so here we go. Xavier 22 is number 2. Greg Lewis is 3. Jamari Fields is 4. Anthony is 5, which Anthony said he's going to give the mouth guard to somebody else if he wins, or we will just, we're going to pick somebody else if we select number 5. Fufu Killer is 6. Lilo is 7, and 8 is Teo Lee. Okay. I'll be waiting. All right. Basically, here in 2 minutes, we'll give it away, and we'll get it done and get it set up because, we've been live streaming for almost an hour, and I feel like we've got a lot out today. I kind of, with the Patreon stuff, I got some ideas about, what you guys kind of want to see. So I definitely think, footwork drills could be something. But obviously, like, if you guys sign up for one of these things, like, say you get, like, the tier that has, like, the footwork drills, or, like, it's basically when you subscribe up to it or you pledge for it. And if you guys want to know more about it, like, we can discuss it in further detail. And all right, I got you 2 guys now, DeMonte, and everything is now checked out. So we've got random numbers now. Let's see, 2 through 10. Okay, so here we go. Random numbers 2 through 10. Our random number is number 9. Too Much Sauce. We're in live chat. Here we go. We should have it. Too Much Sauce is on the clock. He's here. All right. I'm just saying you won now. All right. So I just want to say thank you guys for all being in here tonight. On kind of a, I didn't expect to live stream tonight, and I'm sure you guys didn't expect it either. But definitely want to say thank you guys for being in here tonight and being a part of this. Guys, I want to really thank you for, being a part of this and supporting what we do. And there's so much more to come. Okay. And I think if you guys really get behind what we're doing on Patreon, you guys will just have you'll have a great time on there. Like, it's going to be fun. And I can't wait to get this. I can't wait to get this out. And I want to work tonight and get it out there for you. And they won't be out tonight or anything, but I want to really work on it and make sure everything goes well. I'm not sure about the live stream tomorrow. It really depends on how late I'm out for baseball. So that's the only thing that's holding it up. I'm not saying that there's a live stream or anything. Well, I'm not saying there's a giveaway or anything right now. What?
This is so funny. I'm sorry. My brother sent me a text. It's a joke post, and it's about cats, and it says my cat's crusty butt touched everything on my desk. And somebody else said, I have a naked cat, and what they don't tell you is there's no fur, so it suction comes to everything.
Oh my!
So when they sit down, it's like. That image just made me laugh. I couldn't help it.
What image did you see?
Well, just the mental image.
Oh gosh, I got it too. That's burned in my head now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do think there is going to be, if I have time, kind of late at night, there may be a late night giveaway. Thank you, Lyman HD, for being here, and we'll see you next time. But it was different not listening to music while driving. The stream lasted the length of my drive. That's awesome. Yeah, I do agree with too much sauce. We can just sit around and talk football. So I definitely think you guys would enjoy that. And I know most of you guys that watch are going to do that. But what I was going on about Patreon was, I really think that you guys will really appreciate everything about it. And I think you'll really have fun with it once we get it going and get it worked out. And it's just going to be, I think you guys are going to be so excited for the things that we're going to have on there. So I'm ready to get on to the Patreon life, and doesn't mean that we're getting away from anything on here on YouTube. We'll still have our live streams. But those of you that get on there and pledge to us or whatever, you're going to get shout outs and all that fun stuff. So it'll be exciting to do. So if you guys have any more questions about anything in general, go ahead and post them now. I'll answer them here for the last bit. Sort of have a Q&A session, I guess you'd say, specifically about anything equipment wise or anything we want to talk about. Have you ever tried Everglades seasoning? I'm not sure I've heard of that. I'm not sure. I don't think I've heard of that.
That sounds like a bathroom deodorant,
that
Everglades.
Does. Everglades sounds like something that Old Spice would come out with. They have all their weird ones. And I like Old Spice, but their deodorant, straight up stick deodorant, man, I get some straight chemical burns on my skin, but I'm allergic. I tried salt, LOL. Salt's great. Everglades salt, is that a seasoning? I don't know. I'm so confused. I say talk gear tomorrow and maybe show the pics posted on Discord. We could do that. Well, I think tomorrow, it really depends. It may be late. No reason, just heard that was cool. I don't know. I've not heard of that. So definitely, if I see that or hear about it, I'll know that DeMonte on YouTube said something about it. So we'll go from there. But yeah, I think tomorrow, it may be a late night deal. It may not be for very long, but you know it'll be something. So, but that's really what we got going. So, degree 48 hours the bomb. No, I do have degree. I've got the degree spray on, and that's pretty good too. Yeah, Everglades seasoning sounds like it does sound like Febreze. You know, the stuff we have right now is so awful. Like we've had that for months.
I have always said that
Clean.
Febreze is just like whatever, like flour plus poop smell. Whatever smell. I feel like it's just like it's like the bad smell with some flowers.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's too funny. That's awesome. Well, I think we've had a lot of fun on here, guys. We can talk deodorant and football gear tomorrow. And we'll see where it goes tomorrow. Because you know how we go down these crazy rabbit holes of conversations. Like not even 5 minutes ago, we were talking about cat butts. Like, you know, that's literally like what we get into around here. Not that it's a bad thing, but sometimes we get off topic fairly easy. It's not a Rebel Speed; it's a Rebel 360. That's right there. Yeah, there it is.
I'm like so heavy. I guess I didn't expect it to be that heavy.
Yeah, it's probably like 5 or 6 pounds. All right, guys. Night, Anthony. I want to say thank you guys for being in here tonight. Thank you for the guys that entered the giveaway, doing the giveaway. Congratulations to Too Much Sauce for winning. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you next time. Too Much Sauce says, I wish schools allowed dark visors. Yeah, got to be the visor thing's unfortunate, but it's just the rules we have to go by. But anyway, we'll see you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.